想要 yeah, how to say it? Yeah, I like some rice. 我想要米饭 right? Just use 我 and then 想要 and then 米饭 yeah, quite clear. Or if you want to be direct, you just say directly 我要米饭 yeah, very straightforward. Okay, now let's say the pictures and do the matching here. Okay, 钱, which one is 钱? Of course. Yeah, this one. So this is 钱. Yeah. So that is the Chinese RMB. You can also say RMB or 人民币. Okay, next one. That is 米饭. Right, 米饭. Yeah. This is 米饭. C is 米饭. Then 杯子 okay, 这是杯子。茶 you can say this is 茶，绿茶。So 绿 you know, 鱼 yeah, 鱼 has 2 little dots. Yeah, when we write pinyin, there are 2 little dots. The 玉 绿 and then yeah, it look like but it is 玉绿茶。我想要绿茶。So how to say? I'd like some green tea, not white tea. Okay, 我想要绿茶，不是红茶。How about next one? 中国菜. Okay, this is 中国菜. Yeah, Chinese food. And to be more specific, this is 宫保鸡丁. Next one, 汉字 Chinese characters. Okay, now let's say the dialogue. New words. First one, 想 想 here means originally means to think. Yeah, here means to want, would like. And here 喝 drink. 茶 tea. Next one, 吃 eat. Oh, okay, great. So you know how to say drink, you know how to say eat. So drink what? 喝什么？喝茶，喝水，喝咖啡。吃什么？吃米饭，吃北京烤鸭。Okay, now let's read new words together. First one, 想喝茶吃米饭 Dialogue. 你想喝什么？我想喝茶。Okay, here. 你想喝什么？ Okay, 你想 you would like 什么？你想喝什么？我想喝茶。Use the Chinese way to pronounce, to restructure the sentence. Yeah, so you won't be confused. You can say 你想喝什么? Even you want to translate to English, you can translate in the Chinese order. So 你想喝什么? You would like to drink what? You would like to drink what? 我想喝茶. I would like to drink tea. I would like to drink tea. 你想吃什么? You would like to eat what? I would like to eat rice. Okay, all clear? Yeah. So if you want to order something, just use this phrase 想 or 想要. Okay, follow me please. Let's read together. Okay, 你想喝什么？你想喝什么？我想喝茶。我想喝茶。你想吃什么？ Yeah, change here. Yeah, change here. 下 to 上. Okay, you know how to write the character 上. Okay, now let's write 上. So 上午 Okay, so 上 up and 下 down. Okay, and here 午 means noon. So 上午 up noon, 下午 down noon, and also noon itself we can say 中午. So here 中午 which means noon. Okay, 上中下 up middle down, 上午中午下午. Okay, that is the logic about Chinese language. All right. Next one, 商店. Okay, 商店. So 商店. And do you know how to say 商? Okay, 商店 means shop, store. How to say mall? You know, mall is big, right, generally, and has a lot of shop. So maybe when you want to go out for shopping, you would like to go to the mall. So how to say mall? Mall in Chinese, that is 商场. Okay, next one, 买. So 买, yeah, to buy, 买, yeah. 买什么? 买个杯子. Yeah, 个 is a general measure word. 杯子 cup. Okay, now let's read together. 下午商店买个杯子。下午你想做什么？ Okay, afternoon. You would like do what? 下 beginning, and then the subject 你, and then for answer also the subject 我想做什么 Okay, 想去商店 You just answer the question. Yeah, everything streamlined. Okay, next one. 你想买什么 Yeah, 你 subject and answer 我 subject 想买什么想买一个杯子 So easy, right? So if you would like to do a similar dialogue, what you do, you just replace some words here. For example, let's make a dialogue. I'm going to ask you what you would like to do this afternoon. So 下午你想做什么? If you would like to say, okay, I would like to go to the mall. How to say it? 下午我想去商场. Very clear, right? And then 你想买什么? You would like to buy what? 我想买一个手机. Okay, I would like to buy a phone. Yeah, phone. I would like to buy a new phone. Okay, 我想买一个手机. Yeah, so you just do the replacement. You can replace about the word of time you can replace about the words of somewhere or do what, right? 你想做什么？哦，我想看书。So you replace the verb, okay? Instead of 去商场 or 去商店, okay? You say 看书. Read a book. Okay, now let's go to next part. New words. Okay, 这 are kind of very high frequency words. So you can say 这 zhi, 这 raise your tongue when you pronounce 知 and spread your lips. Yeah, so 这 这 Okay, 这 why I say it's an important word because when you want to learn Chinese, yeah, and when you want to order something, you can just point items on the menu and say, oh, 这个 oh, 我要 remember? Yeah, I would like. So you can say, oh, 我要这个 I would like this one. So 这个 yeah, 个 you know this 个. Yeah, we just mentioned about the word 个, which means measure word. Yeah, a very common measure word. So 这个yeah, later means this one. Okay, 这个 okay, this one. And next one, let's read 这 let's read 这多少钱快那 Okay, now let's see the dialogue. 你好，这个杯子呀，这个杯子 this cup 多少钱 Okay, great, important word because yeah, we need to know how to say how much in Chinese. So how much? Okay, 多少 And if you want to ask money in Chinese, we need this word 钱 Yeah, 钱 money. Yeah, I guess everyone loves money, right? 爱钱 钱 So we need money here when you want to ask a price. 多少钱 literally means how much money. Okay, 28块 Yeah, so we say the price here. Yeah, 28块那个 Okay, that one. So 这个 we know. Yeah, this one. 那个 that one. 那个杯子多少钱？那个杯子多少钱 Yeah, that cup. How much money? 那个杯子18块钱 That cup 18元 Okay, yeah, I hope you can say how much in Chinese. Okay, remember the word 钱 Okay, 多少钱 For example, yeah, 这个耳机 you know 耳机 So 耳机 Why is 耳机 Because I'm going to put it on my ear. So it's called 耳机 So 耳机这个耳机多少钱 Okay, yeah, if it is 99, you say 99块 If it's 100, you say 100 How do you say 200? 200 Yeah, you can say that, but it's better to say 200 Yeah, sounds more natural. Yeah. What about 2000? So you need to say 2000 instead of 2000. Okay, 2000. Okay. Yeah, 多少钱 important, right? Okay, now, yeah, let's say money here. Here, if you're in China, I think you definitely say days, right? Yeah. But for Chinese people, we don't use cash that often. We generally use WeChat Pay or Alipay or Palm Pay. What does it mean? Okay, you can just use your hand, put your hand to pay. Or Face Pay. Scan your face, even you don't have your phone with you. It's okay, you can get paid very easily. But we need to know how to say the actual money, right? Okay, here 1元. You can also 1块, right? Here 块, which is a falling tone. 元 is a rising tone. 元 is a formal way, and 块 is informal way. So 1元 or 1块. Okay, how about this one? Okay, 5元, 5块。10元10块，50元50块，100元100块。Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there are 400, so we can say 400元, right? Good. Now let's say the questions here. Question first one. 一，你想吃什么？ You would like to eat what? 哦，我想吃北京烤鸭。I would like to eat Beijing roasted duck. Yeah, that's something I really want to eat. 你想喝什么？哦，我想喝红茶. I would like to drink some red tea. Okay, 红 red. Yeah, English black tea. In Chinese we say red tea. Okay, 红茶红茶。明天下午你想做什么？ Yeah, you would like to do what? 明天下午你想做什么？明天下午我想直播。Okay, yeah, that is the word I want to say. Okay, 直播 which means live stream. Yeah, so 直播. Just like this. Yeah, doing the free live stream classes with you guys. Yeah, that is something I really enjoy. 你去哪个商店买杯子？ Okay, you go which shop buy cup? 你去哪个商店买杯子？哦，我去那个商店。Okay, if you just want to say that one, yeah. Or you can say the specific name, yeah, of the shop. Okay. For example, I want to go to Carrefour. Carrefour in Chinese, that is 家乐福. Yeah, 家乐福, which is the supermarket, right? So 超市, yeah, 我想去家乐福超市. Yeah, Carrefour, supermarket. But where in China, there are more Chinese supermarket, right? Like 盒马. Yeah, so 我想去盒马生鲜买杯子。Okay, 一个杯子多少钱？多少钱？ Okay, 1 cup. How much money? 一个杯子多少钱？Okay, 一个杯子 Okay, 5块钱。Yeah, 5块。So if you go to IKEA, yeah, 宜家 yeah, I guess you know the price of a cup, a glass there. Just 5元 5块 right? 5块钱。Okay, now let's see next part. Okay, let's fill in the blanks. Okay, 明天 Okay, 晚上 Okay, I want to Okay, 明天 Okay, 明天 Here I would like like to say 明天晚上 training for you. Okay, next one. Okay, 今天我想吃什么? Okay, looks like beef and broccoli. So I just say directly 牛肉和西兰花. Okay, 牛肉和西兰花. 西兰花. Okay, 西兰花 is like this. I think maybe this one. Yeah. 牛肉和西兰花. Okay, how about picture 3? What is it? 下午我想去. Okay, obviously it is the library. So 图书馆. 我想去图书馆看什么? 看书. 我想去图书馆看书. Okay, next one. 你好，请问这个杯子 Okay, to ask price. Remember? 多少钱？多少钱？请问这个杯子多少钱？ Okay, now let's say the tone pairs. Okay, first one. Tone pairs. So what are the tone pairs about? It's about third tone with the first tone, second tone, third tone, and the fourth tone. Okay, let's read. First word, 手机. So 手 is third tone. Actually, it's a low tone. You can say it's here. Yeah, very low. And 机, which is a high tone. So let's say it together. Okay, 手机, 手机, low, high. Low, high, 手机, 手机. Next one, 手镯, 手镯, low and rising, low, rising, 手镯, 手镯. Okay, 手表, 手表. Okay, here you can see, yeah, when third tone together, actually the first third tone becomes a rising tone, and the second third tone, it is a third tone, but you don't have to say it fully. Okay, you just say it in a short way. Yeah, you don't have, it's like you don't have to say the whole thing. So when two third tones together, I think for you it's kind of relaxing. 人每年每年海绵海绵以前以前雨伞雨伞美好美好洗澡洗澡表演表演有用有用美丽美丽感谢感谢表现表现 Okay, now let's say some characters. My favorite part. Okay, 少. Yeah, you can see the little dots here, right? There are just a few. So that's the original form of 少. And then we changed shapes. This character evolves to like this right now. And here, the strokes, how to write it. Yeah, let's write it together. So first you write 树, and then 点点, and then 撇. Okay, this is 少. Next one is 个. 个 originally means one individual person, right? You know how to write person. Yeah, one leg, another leg, one person, and it changes to this way. Yeah, so 撇, and then yeah, 那树个. Okay, so for the structure of Chinese characters, so yeah, there are bottom. For example, like 是, you can easily say they are, top part, which is 日, right? And there's also a below part, so up, down, top, bottom. Also, this one, 爸, 爸, apart actually means father, and 爸, which indicate the pronunciation. So it's a combination of radical and also the pronunciation part. Okay, for something a little bit complicated, that is the top, middle, bottom. Okay, for example, T, this character, 茶, so you can see it has 3 parts. So for this part, 茶 actually means grass, and then a person, 茶, a person. So what is this person doing? This person is picking tea leaves, from tea trees. So for tea trees, they are just like a mole, right? Okay, it's very hard for me to write with this apple pen. Okay, successfully. Okay, 茶, it has 3 parts, and each part has meaning, which is very, very interesting to learn Chinese characters. Okay, next one, that is the go, 3 parts. So how the building look like, right? The building is tall. So has many layers, so that's why it's go. Okay, now let's say some radicals. This radical, 金 字旁, generally related to metal. For example, 钟, 钟 clock, originally made of metal. 钱 money, of course. So in the ancient time, 钱 made of silver or gold or bronze, right? Which are very valuable metals. And also 口 字旁. Okay, so that's related to eat or mouth. So because here 吃, we need to use mouth to eat, and 喝 also, we need to use mouth to drink. So obvious. Okay, now let's see the pair work. Okay, 今天下午你想做什么? Okay, 今天下午我想去公园. Okay, this afternoon I want to go to park. 明天你想做什么? Okay, tomorrow you want to do what? 明天我想直播. Tomorrow I want to live stream. 你们班 Okay, 你们班 your class. 你们班有多少个学生? So your class has how many students? 你们班有多少个学生? Your class has how many students? Okay, 我们班有 for example 30. Okay, 30个学生. 你们学校有多少个老师? Okay, your school has how many teachers? Okay, for example, your school has 100 teachers. How to say it? 我们学校有100个老师. How about more than 100? 100多个老师. Okay, I hope you're clear about class today. For live stream next time, probably tomorrow, we can learn lesson 9. Okay, it's about how to talk about where does your son work? Okay, 你儿子在哪儿工作? Okay, so we're going to learn something very important, 工作, and also to talk about the directions in Chinese, which is kind of very essential. Okay, let me know, guys, if you have any questions, you're not clear, or you want to learn something specific, okay, let me know. Or if you want to book class with me about one-on-one class or group